It looked like there was no need to vote this November. The only thing to vote for was City Council, and Bob Jaffe was a shoo-in. So, all is well. And then somebody said that because there was nothing interesting to vote for, that hardly anybody would vote. Well, that's not so bad. But then I was told that the bad guys, bad in my mind, were relying on the low voter turnout as part of their wicked strategy. They only needed a few votes to unseat Bob Jaffe. They're well organized, and they're working hard. Son of a... Well, what to do? The big shots make the TV ads. TV's way out of my league, but I have made YouTube videos. So the first thing we need in a video to re-elect Bob Jaffe is Bob Jaffe. A few minutes before 7 on Monday night, you can always find Bob Jaffe at the City Council chambers.
Bob, we're going to make a video of your re-election campaign.
I think that might be a bad idea.
The unmistakable look of fear. I think Bob Jaffe is just too modest to make a video. So I'm doing it anyway. Bob Jaffe can thank me later. With pie. I like pie. Okay, to make a Vote for Bob Jaffe video, we need folks to tell us why to vote for Bob Jaffe. Here's what I found in one afternoon.
Hi, I live in Ward 3. Bob Jaffe's our guy, and I'm really glad about it. And one of the main reasons I'm glad about it is the transparency issue. Every week, I get to see the listserv. He goes over everything that went on in government, and everybody gets to comment. Everybody. And a lot of people do. And that's when it comes out how he feels and how the government should go. And for me, transparency is everything. I think Bob Jaffe really gives a damn about this city.
Well, I think Bob Jaffe represents a lot of the things that I support. He is progressive, but at the same time he's very reasonable, and I can tell that he thinks about issues very seriously. He's not a knee-jerk kind of guy. He's thoughtful, and I appreciate that in all elected officials.
I'm going to vote for Bob Jaffe because I ride my bike to work and I ride my bike at play, and as I'm around town I see Bob riding his bike to work. I see Bob with his family riding bikes, and I'm glad to see that there's a representative that doesn't just talk about alternative transportation but actually engages in alternative transportation on a daily basis. I trust that Bob will represent the people of Ward 3 and all of Missoula.
I'm voting for Bob Jaffe for our city council for a whole bunch of reasons. I pay pretty close attention to the city council and the decisions they make and how they affect my daily life, and I've been really happy with the decisions that Bob Jaffe makes. I love his votes, I love his stance, I love his demeanor. He's smart, he pays attention, he answers the phone, he answers emails, he comes over to my house and gives me pretty good descriptions on what's going on, issues that I care about deeply. I love the fact that I see him on his bike all over town. You don't know where you're going to be, and there's Bob Jaffe biking by because he cares about the bike life of Missoula.
I work on City Council with Bob, and what I like about having him there is that he always comes prepared and brings his values to bear on the questions, but not preconceived notions. And he asks insightful questions, ones that help me to make my mind up and I think steer the course of the council. We need his presence there, and I'd really like to have him back.
Hey. Hi, my name's Pam Walzer, and I'm on City Council, and I really enjoy Bob Jaffe being on council. One of the things that he does that I really appreciate is that he puts together a listserv that tells the public what's going on council in committee meetings. Now, Bob Jaffe doesn't have to do this sort of thing. He spends a lot of his own time working on it, but he's able to put some information out there so that the public doesn't have to sit through in those uncomfortable chairs when we do all of our work in our committee meetings. And in fact, even the news media doesn't even show up for most of our committee meetings. So because Bob Jaffe does those sorts of things, we have a nice open relationship with the world. They can hear and read what we are doing, and I really appreciate all the work he does on that.
Hi, my name is Stacy Rye. I sit with Bob on the City Council. I'm his colleague in Ward 3. Bob is amazing. I look up to him even though I've been here longer most of the time. And he's a computer guy, and he actually has social skills now. And he can talk to people, and he's very pragmatic, and he's just an awesome guy, and I just love working with him, and he's practically like my best work friend.
Well, that's my vote for Bob Jaffe video. I think it wasn't so bad. The important thing is that if you want to keep Missoula cool, your vote will make a big difference. It's freaky easy. The ballot comes in the mail, scribble in the oval that says Bob Jaffe, and mail it back.